Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is Steve, Monday Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on weather-wise. And we're looking at the southeast here. As you see this big area of rain and thunderstorms, that's what we're going to have to keep an eye on today as we move through the afternoon and into the evening hours, as it will bring the possibility of strong to severe storms to us by this afternoon and evening. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just right behind the radar data here, let's go ahead and turn on what the convective outlook looks like today. There you see a slight risk for severe weather in areas in western Florida up into southwest Georgia, Alabama, and locations like that. As you head up into our area and into the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, you can see all three of those states completely engulfed in a marginal risk for severe weather. That's what that dark green's for. The biggest concern we have with these storms today, if they move into the area and come to fruition, and I'll give you more information on why I say if they come to fruition in just a moment, would be the fact that we could see damaging winds, hail, isolated tornadoes, and localized flooding. I'd say the biggest threats out of all those would be the damaging winds and the localized flooding. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. The reason why I say if they come to fruition is the longer we have some cloud cover out here, and more cloud cover, less sunshine, the more stability we're going to have in the atmosphere. If we end up losing a lot of cloud cover and we have mainly all sunshine, then it will cause the atmosphere to become very unstable and will generate some thunderstorm fuels, some CAPE as we call it, to be able to get these storms really going as they get into the area and move through the area and move through the county later this evening. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. But as we go through the day, the focus will be first on the first half of the day is how much sunshine are we going to see? And then the second half of the day will be how severe are these storms remaining as they move closer to the area. If you look down toward the Gulf Coast area, there are some severe thunderstorm warnings out right now in those locations. And again, we'll keep an eye on it. You can see pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall embedded in this as well. And these are all riding out ahead of the front that's right behind it. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn off all the satellite data real quick. And we're going to move in closer to home. And let's go ahead and turn off these fronts as well, just to have a clear reading on what we're going to see here. And we're going to get in a little bit closer than that. So just to bring up Salisbury. Okay, there we go. So there you see Salisbury. And let's go ahead and turn on the model data. And we're going to start at 4 p.m. this afternoon, because that's when I think things are really going to pick up here. And here's what the models are showing now. Again, this is 4 p.m. And you can see areas down to the right along the South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina border around Clover, looking at what could potentially be a very strong thunderstorm in that area around that time. Could see some hail involved with that one and some damaging winds as well. Again, this is not a forecast. It's just model data indicating what could happen. So we'll take you now to 5 p.m. and you can see that storm and Clover has now moved up closer to the Mooresville area. So we'll continue to watch the skies this afternoon and evening for sure as we get closer to the time frame that we're looking at here. So again, this is 5 p.m. Could see areas around Cleveland, Mount Ola, Woodleaf, maybe over toward Spencer, seeing some rain by this point as well. As we head to 6 p.m. this evening, you see a little line of showers trying to develop there that could come through. Could be some light rain at that point. Now we go to 7 p.m. and a lot of discrete cells in this system. But the big thing I'm watching right now is this big line back here. And if you see my mouse pointer moving up and down, I'm going to be watching that line, because that line is probably going to be the strongest one that will move through the area and through the county. And right there you see it at 7 p.m. It'll move through the county around 10 p.m. based on the timing here. So now we're going to 8 p.m. and you see a big area of heavy rainfall starting to move into the county. It'll be moving through Iredell County at this point, through Mooresville, and starting to make its way into the western portions of the county near Enochville, Atwell, again, Mount Ola, locations like that. This is now going on to 9 p.m. And here's that line that I was talking about. And this will be the part that will pose the most severe potential for us if it does develop and comes to fruition. This line would bring certainly some damaging winds with it. Probably going to see a lot of frequent lightning in there and some very, very heavy rainfall, which could lead to some localized flooding. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that and monitor it and see how it continues to develop. And here you see 10 p.m. now, that line moving through the county, right through Salisbury, basically down through the middle of the county. The entire county pretty much getting moderate to heavy rainfall at this point. And again, the winds could be very strong. A couple of kinks in the line that we'll have to keep an eye on. That's where you worry about some potential rotation that could get a quick spin off of a tornado. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. By 11 p.m., that line has pretty much moved out of the county, still getting some lingering rain behind it. And as we head to midnight, you see we're pretty much clear in the county. That line will be off to the west or to the east of us at that point over in Stanley County, locations like that. And then by 1 a.m., it's completely out of our area and heading off to the coast and to the sand hills. So we'll continue to keep you updated on that. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll get a word from our friends at Patterson Farm. Then we'll come back and we'll talk about the weather impacts for today. We'll talk about the photo of the day, the pollen outlook, the mowing forecast, and the 5-day forecast as well. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Hi, this is Michelle Patterson. During these uncertain times, everything is changing constantly. We are working hard to adapt in any way that we can. We know many of you, unfortunately, will probably not be able to come out and visit our farm this season. So for the first time ever, Patterson Farm Market and Tours is offering a virtual tour experience. Here at the farm, we believe agricultural education is essential, and we strive to educate our community about how important agriculture is to our everyday lives.
Like all of our tours, each student will receive an activity book, a farm takeaway, as well as the materials needed to do a guided hands-on activity. We will deliver the students' kits to schools within a 25-mile radius. For schools further, there may be an additional fee. Our virtual tours will last approximately 1 hour. We are working on seasonal and non-seasonal virtual tours. This way, you will be able to virtually visit our farm year-round. If you are still able to come to the farm, we would love to have you. We are following all the current CDC guidelines, so we are limiting the amount of students per each tour. To book a virtual or on-site tour, check out our website at visitpattersonfarm.com. Virtual tour dates will be posted soon.
Weather Impact sponsored by Patterson Farms Virtual Tours. You just saw the brief video on that, kind of giving you an idea of how those tours work, the Buzz on Bees tour and the Strawberry tour. For more information and ways to book your virtual tour, visit pattersonfarm.com. Today we'll see partly sunny skies during the morning hours. Winds will be out of the winds will be out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day and evening. Some of these could be severe. It's going to depend again on how long the cloud cover lasts. Right now, just looking out my window here, we've got partly cloudy skies out there. So that will allow for some instability in the atmosphere. But if we get more of a mostly cloudy situation as we go through the day, and that lingers for a couple of hours, that will reduce the risk for severe weather by allowing for stability to remain in the atmosphere. But again, if those clouds move away and we get more sunshine, less clouds, the instability will be there that could generate some severe thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon, late afternoon and early evening hours, and really right through the evening hours. As we saw with that model data I showed you earlier, we could see a line of storms coming through around 10 o'clock this evening. So again, we'll continue to keep an eye on that. The photo of the day comes to us from Kelsey Brooke Branham. Photo of a rainbow, and we certainly can see some of those around the county later this afternoon if we get some showers and thunderstorms moving through with a break and some sunshine coming in afterwards. So we'll continue to keep a rainbow alert out as well as we go through the day. Thank you, Kelsey, for submitting this photo. And if you'd like to have your photo selected as the photo of the day, make your submissions to us on Facebook and Twitter. And you can also send them to us in our email by visiting the Contact Us section of the website and send those photos over to us that way as well. The Pollen Outlook, sponsored by Goodnight's Lawn Care. They offer services like mowing, trimming, seeding, mulch, pine straw, and other various services. These guys take care of my lawn, and I absolutely love it. For more details on services provided, give them a call, 980-521-8255. 1937. The main pollen drivers continue to be juniper, oak, and elm. We are in the peak of tree pollen season right now. So if you suffer from tree pollen seasonal allergies, you're almost there. Just hang on for a few more weeks and you'll be through this. If you're like me and you just suffer from seasonal allergies completely from the spring through the summer until we get our first hard freeze in the fall, then you've got a long way to go. Pollen levels today could be high. It really depends on that rain, and when it moves through, it could wash some of those levels out. And then for the rest of the upcoming week, looking at extreme levels once again as dry weather makes its way back into the area. The mowing forecast. You can see we've got the yellow lights out, the caution lights out for today and Sunday. Really, you can get out there and get it done. Really, as we saw anytime this morning through, I'd say the first half of the afternoon. Anytime after that, you're probably going to be flirting with potential rain showers and thunderstorms moving through that could interfere with getting it done. On Sunday, the yellow light's out really just because we've got a chance for some isolated showers during the early morning hours and maybe mid-morning, but by that point we start to dry out, so you really have all afternoon on Sunday to get out and do some yard work or maybe just get out and get some fresh air. And then Monday, green lights out because we are nice and dry Monday and really right through the middle of next week. We'll talk about that in the 5-day forecast in just a moment. If you're looking for opportunities and things to do, Patterson Farm has the spring fling on the farm going on right now. For more information, visit pattersonfarm.com/spring-fling-on-the-farm and get all the details on the spring fling on the farm. The 5-day forecast sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them on their website, www.sasloop.com. Mention you saw they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County weather. They'll give you $25 off your first time service call. Today we'll see partly sunny skies, high of 80 degrees. And again, the longer we keep the clouds around, the more stable the atmosphere will remain. If the clouds tend to be to lessen and we have more sunshine, the more unstable the atmosphere is going to be. So that's going to really balance out whether we get the severe weather later this afternoon and evening or not. 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms late this afternoon and evening, low of 59. On Sunday, partly sunny skies, high of 78. Partly cloudy skies Sunday evening, low of 48. I do have the 20% chance of isolated showers in there. That's mainly going to be for the early morning hours, maybe to mid-morning, and then after that we start to dry out. On Monday, sunny skies, high of 79. We'll see mostly clear skies Monday evening with a low of 52. On Tuesday, partly sunny skies, high of 79. Partly cloudy skies Tuesday evening, low of 52. And then on Wednesday, we'll see partly sunny skies, high of 71, with partly cloudy skies Wednesday evening and a low of 49. If you're looking for ways to stay updated with Rowan County weather at any time, you can visit us on our website, www.rowancountyweather.com. Our website also has a radar on it, so as we get later in the day, if you're out and about doing something and you want to see what's going on with the radar, and I haven't posted any updates lately, that's a good way to check it at rowancountyweather.com. You can also follow and like us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can check us out on cable television, WSRG TV in Salisbury. That's available on Hotwire Channel 394, Spectrum Channel 16. We'll keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Saturday. As always, thank you for following Rowan County weather and have a great day.